What's up? This is your captain, and I say I want to play here to do a Bleach Discussions video. The actual topic for the actual video is, of course, as the actual title says, Shuhei's Bankai. You know, what do you think Shuhei's Bankai could have actually been? Now I actually was planning to planning on making this actual video before the actual manga ended, because I was still kind of hopeful we were gonna see it, because after the first and I'm a Asian, Gensei himself hints at it. You know, that basically Shuhei does have a Bankai. He just has to get better at it. And as when Mashiro shows back up, and the second invasion happens, and Shuhei gets beaten down by masculine, and Gensei shows up and basically says, you know, it's a shame that you weren't able to actually. It was a shame that you couldn't show the fruits of your label. And then with the second to last chapter, Shuhei actually says that I have already mastered my Bankai, and then we get the last chapter, and that's it. We actually never will get to see Shuhei's Bankai. Now, basically, we got a lot of Bankais. That's the actual, you know, like the actual final arc. We actually got few Bankais where the Bankais themselves, they kind of changed form. Which of course would actually have to be Renji's Wu Bankai, Sajin's, Mayori's, and also Tosho's Mature Bankai. Bobby also actually got several new Bankai. We got Honohana's Bankai, which I still don't know what the hell that does. Well, I have a guess, but it's in my top 10 Bankai list. We actually got Susui's Bankai. We got Isuke's Bankai, and we got Kenpachi's Bankai, which actually I was not expecting that basically we would get. But you know, Shuhei's Bankai, it was slightly hinted that twice, and it was into that one more time, like I actually said, in the second and to last chapter that he had already mastered his actual Bankai, but basically, basically no one actually believes him. Not even Kensei, but I have to assume that is actually his way of saying that basically he was not happy that Shuhei never actually got the chance to actually show it off. Now basically my theory that is on Shuhei's Bankai is this. It is obviously going to be an upgraded version of his actual Shikai. And his Shikai is of course basically two windmill scythe. Basically two windmill scythes that are connected by a actual chain. You know, the actual first time we actually see it was actually with his fight with Findor, as in the fake the Kudoton arc. It took Shuhei up until the fake the Kudoton arc to finally release his Shikai. Why? Because he doesn't like the look. Because he says because it looks like it was meant for weeping lives. Yeah. That's what it's actually meant for, yeah. But he doesn't like the look. So basically, basically, that's why he doesn't. That's why it took him so long to actually use it. I actually should say that he is very adept at actually using Keto. He's really adept in using Keto. So basically, one of the drawbacks was actual Shikai is the actual wings. You know, because there was a scene of actual. There was a scene when he threw one of the scythe blades right at Findor, but it stopped. Basically right in front of his face. But basically, Shuhei kind of remedied that by with his own speed, and was able to actually, and was able to mount a second actual attack that basically Findor could not dodge. So the chain that is actually connecting the actual connecting the actual two scythe blades. It is a kind of a drawback, but it is also but it is actually one of the ways actually basically how he actually fights with his actual Shikai, because he will actually grab the actual chain and he'll basically spin it around. Spin one of the safe blades that's above his actual armor head. So, in Bankai, if you ever actually went into Bankai, plus I actually hope Kubo does a actual data book that basically basically details some of the Bankai that we have not that we did not get to actually see, but I'll get to that later. So if Shuhei actually went into Bankai, my actual thought of it would have to actually be an actual keto chain. You know, like I actually said, Shuhei, he is really adept and actually and using keto. So basically the actual two scythe blades would actually they will still be connected by an actual chain, but it will be a chain made out of pure just pure energy. That's what I would have loved to actually. That's what I would have loved to have actually seen. You know, Shuhei can actually still use it as he always actually had. You know, he can still do. You can still spin it. You know, you can still throw it and actually pull it back. But the only difference is basically that his overall range would actually be limitless. He would have limitless range. But also, the actual blades on the actual sites themselves, they would probably get a lot bigger. Well, basically, the actual blades themselves would actually be made out of energy. They would be made out of energy, just like the actual chain is. Because that would actually mean Shuhei would be able to actually change the size of the actual blades at will. Plus also probably control how fast the actual blades spin at. You know, he would have that kind of control over his actual I'm a Bankai. But that's my whole thoughts. That's on Shuhei's Bankai. What do you think? Shuhei's Bankai. What do you think it actually could have actually been if we actually did see it in the actual manga? What are your own thoughts in the actual comment section down below? And also, like I actually said, I am really hoping Kubo does, you know, he does a actual book that basically shows that shows some of the Bankai, and he did plan on showing us as if he wasn't washed. But seeing as how he was washed, we couldn't see all of the Bankais. He did, of course, pulling out. So yeah, that's all I have to say for this actual video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share my channel with your friends. This is your captain. I'm saying 1, 2, 3, signing out. Peace.